Match overview. Eager to continue their climb up the table, Istanbul Basaksehir prepares to visit bottom 3 side Cenklerbirliği at the Eriaman Stadium this Friday in game week 12 of the Turkish Super League. Istanbul Basaksehir arrives in red-hot form, while Cenklerbirliği is struggling for results under a new manager. Cenklerbirliği is currently a bottom 3 side and is struggling after recently parting ways with their former head coach. The team clearly needs time to adapt to new manager Volkan Demirel's philosophy and structure, which has led to a major weakness in their collective form and results. Everything points toward a lack of cohesion and confidence, making them likely to suffer a third consecutive loss. Istanbul Basaksehir arrives in red-hot form, firing confidently at both ends of the pitch. Their main strength is their excellent momentum and consistency, allowing them to climb the league table quickly. They possess a reliable defense and a confident, effective attack. Their weakness is minimal given their current streak, but they must guard against complacency when facing a desperate bottom table side. Prediction. Everything points toward the Istanbul powerhouse extending their momentum and walking away with all 3 points from this clash. Cenklerbirliği's struggles under a new coach, contrasted with Basaksehir's superb form, make a defeat for the home side highly likely. The final verdict is a comfortable away win for Istanbul Basaksehir.
Match overview. On Friday evening, two teams that have struggled for form this season, Dynamo Dresden and Nürnberg, will face off against each other at Rudolf Habig Stadium in Dresden. Dynamo Dresden is in a difficult moment, having lost back-to-back games, while Nürnberg is on the rise, being undefeated in their past 4 matches. Dynamo Dresden is in a terrible moment, losing their last 2 matches. Their main strength is a recent upturn in home offensive output, scoring 6 goals in their last 3 home games against high-quality opponents. They are also consistently involved in matches where both teams score, with 71% of their last 7 games seeing goals at both ends. Their weakness is their current losing streak, indicating defensive frailties and a lack of confidence. Nürnberg is in good form, having gone undefeated in their last 4 matches with 2 draws and 2 wins. Their strength is their consistent goal scoring, netting 7 goals in those 4 games, and a strong trend of high-scoring away fixtures, with both teams scoring in 5 of their 6 road games. Their weakness is a defensive vulnerability on the road, which is suggested by the number of away games where they have conceded. Prediction. Considering the attacking trends and defensive weaknesses of both sides, a high-scoring encounter is expected. Both teams have a strong tendency to be involved in matches where they both score. The final verdict is that the both teams to score bet is the safest option for these two. Bundesliga tie. Match overview. On Friday night at Nature Energy Park, Odense will welcome Silkeborg in another important Superliga match. Both teams appear capable of avoiding relegation this season, but a victory would propel either side closer to the coveted championship group. Odense is in good form, having scored 10 goals in their last 4 matches, showing an impressive attacking prowess. Their main strength is their high-scoring attack, which keeps them competitive despite defensive issues. Their weakness is a porous defense, one of the worst in the Danish Superliga, which often leads to high-scoring games where they concede. Silkeborg also possesses a good attacking line, having scored a solid 21 goals in 14 league matches this season. Their strength is their consistent offensive output, which helps compensate for defensive flaws, as seen in their 2-1 victory in the reverse fixture this season. Like their opponents, their main weakness is a poor defensive record, making them one of the worst defensive teams in the Danish Superliga. Prediction. Given that both teams are among the worst defensive sides but possess very good attacking lines, a high-scoring match is strongly expected. The prior meeting this season ended 2-1 to Silkeborg, indicating a similar result is likely. The final verdict is a high-scoring game with at least 3 goals scored.
Match overview. The Groningen West hosts Friday night's Eredivisie clash as Twente face Telstar. Both teams come into this fixture on the back of securing draws in their respective league outings last weekend. Twente has won all 3 previous meetings between the sides and enters Friday's fixture as strong favourites to claim the points. Twente is in solid form, recently extending their run with a draw away to Groningen, maintaining their position near the top of the Eredivisie. Their strength is their excellent home record and a consistent attacking threat that has seen them win all 3 previous encounters against Telstar. They are a well-organized and high-scoring side. Their weakness is a potential dip in focus against lower-table opponents, though their home form mitigates this. Telstar also earned a point last weekend in an entertaining stalemate against Excelsior. Their strength lies in their determination and their ability to score, as seen in their recent draw. They often manage to find the back of the net, even against stronger opposition. Their main weakness is a lack of overall consistency and a poor historical record against Twente, which will likely affect their confidence heading into this match. Prediction: given Twente's superior quality, strong form, and perfect historical record against Telstar, the hosts are expected to claim the spoils. Telstar's ability to score suggests they will contribute to the action. The final verdict is a win for Twente in a high-scoring Eredivisie encounter, with both teams to score BTTS and a minimum of 3 goals expected.
Match overview. The match of great importance will be played on Friday night in Bremen, where Werder will welcome Wolfsburg. Both these teams are dangerously close to the relegation battle, and the points from the upcoming tie could provide crucial separation from the danger zone. Werder Bremen. Werder Bremen is currently in a good moment of form, being undefeated in their last 4 matches, which has boosted team optimism. Their main strength is this recent momentum and solid defense at home, which has stabilized their position. Their weakness is a lingering inconsistency earlier in the season, which has kept them in the bottom half of the table, though they appear to be overcoming this. Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg is in a dire run of form, having lost 6 of their last 7 matches, placing immense pressure on their coach, Paul Simonis. Their main strength is the underlying quality of their squad, which on paper, should be performing much better. Their severe weakness is their lack of form and confidence, leading to poor defensive performances and an inability to secure points away from home. Prediction: considering Werder Bremen's current undefeated streak and positive momentum, contrasted with Wolfsburg's alarming run of 6 losses in 7 games, the home side is strongly favored. The disparity in recent form suggests that Werder Bremen is much more likely to secure the victory.
Match overview. On Friday evening, 2 mid-table teams, Paris FC and Rennes, will face off against each other at Stade Jean-Bouin in Paris for a Ligue 1 tie. Both teams are coming into this match on the back of impressive wins, with Paris FC beating Monaco 1-0 and Rennes securing a 4-1 victory against Strasbourg, setting the stage for a potentially high-scoring affair. Paris FC comes into this match following a notable 1-0 victory over Monaco. Their main strength is their tendency to play high-scoring games, having gone over 2.5 goals on 7 of 11 occasions this season. However, their primary weakness is a poor defensive record at home, where they have allowed 2 or more goals in 4 out of 5 games at Stade Jean-Bouin. Rennes is also in good form, highlighted by their recent 4-1 thrashing of Strasbourg. They are the best team in the league for high-scoring games, with 8 of 11 matches ending with 3 or more goals. Their strength is their powerful and consistent offense, having gone over 3.5 goals in 4 of their last 5 matches. Their major weakness is a struggle defensively on the road, allowing 2 or more goals in 4 out of 5 away games so far this season. Prediction: given the poor defensive performances from both teams, especially at home for Paris FC and away for Rennes, a high-scoring game is strongly expected. Both teams possess sufficient attacking quality to exploit these vulnerabilities. The final verdict is a high-scoring game, most likely with both teams to score an over 2.5 goals total.
Match overview. Still chasing their first real taste of success in the top flight, newly promoted Pisa host fellow newcomers Cremonese at the Settler Arena in Friday's Serie A Round 11 clash. This fixture pits two sides with contrasting stats but a shared recent tendency for draws against each other. Pisa. Pisa's form has been characterized by a struggle to convert draws into wins, having been forced to settle for a shared points in 5 of their last 6 top-flight outings. Their main strength is their defensive discipline, which allows them to consistently grind out points and avoid heavy defeats. Their key weakness is a lack of attacking impetus, often struggling to break down opponents, which results in a low number of goals scored per match. Cremonese. Cremonese's form is similar to their opponents, with the side drawing 5 of their last 8 matches. Their strength is also their resilience, which sees them avoid defeat often, particularly against sides in the bottom half of the table. They are a tough team to beat. However, their weakness lies in their inability to secure wins, indicating a lack of clinical finishing or creative play required to push past draws. Prediction. Given the strong trend of draws for both promoted sides, and the likelihood that both managers will adopt a cautious, defense-first approach to avoid costly mistakes, a rather subdued encounter is expected. Defensive solidity and slowed-down football are likely to dominate proceedings. The final verdict is a draw with a low scoreline.
Match overview. The Estadio Martínez Valero is the venue for Friday night La Liga action as Elche takes on Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad travels in high spirits after a thrilling win in the Basque Derby last weekend. Conversely, Elche comes into the contest looking to bounce back from a 3-1 reversal at Barcelona. Elche's form is inconsistent, but they remain a team capable of securing points, especially at home. Their main strength is their defensive resilience and tenacity at the Estadio Martínez Valero, where they are historically tough to beat. Their weakness is a lack of attacking firepower and overall inconsistency, as highlighted by their recent loss to Barcelona. Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad is enjoying a good run of form, boosted by a thrilling victory in the Basque Derby last weekend. Their strength is their high-quality midfield and attacking organization, which allows them to control games and create numerous chances. They have also enjoyed historical dominance in previous meetings between these sides. However, a major weakness is their poor away form in recent times, often struggling to secure wins when traveling. Prediction. Given Elche's historical difficulty to beat at home and Real Sociedad struggles when playing away, the visitors could struggle to secure all 3 points. The final verdict is a home win or a draw, making a positive result for Elche the best bet on Friday.
Match overview. Friday's clash in the Championship sees Watford host Bristol City at Vicarage Road. Both sides find themselves in the thick of the table, with Bristol City sitting higher in the standings. With momentum and playoff aspirations on the line, this should be a finely balanced affair between two teams who are both strong at home and away respectively. Watford arrives with 19 points from 14 matches. Their strength is their strong home form, which has seen them win 4 consecutive matches at Vicarage Road, scoring 9 goals in the process. This resurgence suggests growing confidence under their manager. Their weakness is a lingering inconsistency, reflected in their overall 50% win rate this season, and a tendency to concede against strong opponents. Bristol City carries 22 points from 14 matches, placing them higher in the table. Their main strength is an impressive away record, losing only 1 of their 6 away fixtures this season, highlighting their resilience and ability to secure points on the road. They have a solid overall record with 6 wins. Their weakness is an inconsistent scoring rate, with recent fixtures showing a moderate offensive output that may struggle against a resurgent Watford defense. Prediction. Given Watford's strong home form and attacking confidence, and Bristol City's impressive away record, this encounter promises to be tightly contested. Both sides are likely to find the net, as suggested by head-to-head trends. The final verdict is a competitive and balanced match, with a draw being the most probable outcome.
Match overview. Friday night's Liga Portugal fixture sees Estoril welcome Arouca to the Estadio Antonio Coimbra de Mota in a matchup that could have big implications at the bottom end of the table. Estoril are slight favourites, but Aroka are only 1 point behind, hovering close to the drop zone. This fixture has all the makings of a tight, competitive battle between two sides eager to build momentum. Estoril. Estoril appears to be improving under manager Ian Castro, with their form highlighted by an emphatic 4-0 win over Rio Avenue last weekend. Their strength is their newfound attacking confidence, which should be boosted by the recent dominant victory. They are also playing on home soil, which provides an advantage. Their weakness is a lack of overall consistency this season, having only secured 10 points from 10 games. Aroka. Aroka sits just outside the relegation zone and comes into the match having lost only one of the last 3 meetings between the two sides. Their strength is their attacking quality, which has the ability to threaten opponents, and a decent record in the recent head-to-head fixtures. Their major weakness is a leaky defense, particularly away from home, which has proven costly this season. Prediction. Estoril's recent emphatic victory and improving form under their new manager should give them the confidence and slight edge needed. While Aroka has the attacking quality to score, their defensive frailties, especially away from home, are likely to be exploited. The final verdict is a narrow home win, possibly a 2-1 scoreline.